Mesembria is known as the Pearl of the Black Sea. It's a UNESCO heritage site off the coast of Bulgaria. The 12 square mile island remembers Byzantine, Roman, and Hellenic times. It first started as a Thracian colony more than 3,000 years ago. To reach Mesembria, by the way, the Thracians called it Mesembria. So to reach Mesembria, a traveler journeys to the eastern shores of the Balkans, that land once known as Old Europe. It is about 130 miles north of Istanbul, and as everybody knows, Istanbul lies on two continents, Europe and Asia. A traveler desires to see Mesembria because legends say that it is a city of 40 churches. Looking at maps, we only see remains of about a dozen. So a traveler understands that Mesembria is a city of memory. It only exists in time. Mesembria remembers walls and war. It was captured by the Bulgarians in 812, ceded to the Ottomans in 1453. It has seen Persians, Celts, Nazi, Soviets, Venetians. In time of peace, people build houses on top of Barbicans. Now there's an old woman on every street at every door in Mesembria that offers room and board to a weary traveler. She doesn't do it for the money, she does it for desire for human company because her sons and daughters are long gone to sea. Days seem ordinary in Mesembria. One wakes up to calls of seagulls and smell of iodine, and at night the deep blue clouds of the skies fall over hanging vines to dampen sea waves and late night conversations. On a late afternoon, we arrived at Hagia Sophia with memories of about 1,500 years. It was built on the carcass of the ancient agora, where on the north, in the shadows of the north walls, merchants would offer coffee boiled on hot sand. And under arbors, one would recall legends of Dionysus of Thrace. And the traveler remembers his ancestors making wine and preaching that one should not drink to lose one's senses, but to feel how the grapes collected summer rays. Mm-hmm. There's an order of construction in Mesembria, stone walls with wooden beams, and above we have a lot of weathered wood and rhythms of red brick and white stone for millennia. At St. Stephen, which was first built about 1,000 years ago, a traveler remembers how builders came and used objects found from ancient structures to create new temples. And painters came to paint pictures from scriptures in search for salvation. Locals always try to engage a companion in sweet conversations about the high seas. The traveler must ask questions, but he understands that it's not jealousy he feels, but regret for the few moments he was not with her. And the weight of time, these are the remains of the Holy Mother of Tenderness, 1,500 years old. And what looks like a primordial castle is actually the base of an old windmill that takes us back in time. And a bit further north, there's a gold treasure. 3,000 gold objects weighing about 14 pounds were found. They're 6,500 years old. This is the first known gold treasure on Earth. So, waterfowl will stop for a picture and maybe a conversation. And it is said that in Mesembria, cats choose their humans, like faithful guardians. They would guard your house only if they appear to be on the fence about something. So, the traveler here understands the legends of 40 churches. Standing next to one in the shadow of a tree, he sees another 100 years back in time, but only 50 yards away, with its arches measuring millennia in riddance of red brick and white stone. And busy streets where merchants like magicians offer cups of golden and red liquid in exchange for money. And then old houses would vie for attention with terracotta tile and weathered wood and stone. The Holy Savior is really humble from about 300 years ago, built in a time of decay. But a block away, the Holy Pantocrator displays in full color the prosperity of Mesembria. And late at night, in seeking and hesitating between two taverns, a traveler always finds a third, where in olden days, one would be told one's fortune by patterns of coffee grounds, and now receives a tiny scroll with a fortune. The old windmill is the last thing a traveler sees when they leave Mesembria. They remember that it is also the first thing they see when they go in. Thus, the old mill becomes a symbol of the city, or Mesembria itself. So, memories are like a necklace of pearls held in an invisible string. And when I paint Mesebra, I paint the sounds and the smells and the colors and all the memories. And these are my black sea pearls. Thank you.